And that's what the volunteers do. And some of our race sites have 300. Katie said something about 250. We've heard some incredible numbers, but without them, it doesn't happen. Volunteers, thank you, wherever you are, up and down the beach.
Before we get into this Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4B, Brad, I believe all 4 boats cleared tech inspection back in 4A, so the way they finished across the line 1 through 4 was correct.
And that's good to hear, because it looked like it was clean, at least at the start. It was close. It was close. Translation, they were some really good starts, all 4 of them. It was one of those throw the blanket across them, could have had them. But we're going to go at it and do it again. We got 3 boats set to come here in Heat 4B. 4B presented by Guntersville Waterboard. I see the U11 of Miss Colleen coming across the lake. Jamie Nielsen behind the wheel of this one. He's going to be joined by the U8, the Miss Tri-Cities. J. Michael Kelly will pilot that silver boat trimmed in bright orange. And a man nobody's been able to conquer yet. The U1, Miss Home Street, Jimmy Shane, got 1,200 points. That's about as many as you can get.
The Miss Madison Racing, Miss Home Street, has looked flawless throughout the weekend. Had some test speeds on Friday and Saturday in the lower 160-mile-per-hour bracket several times, as we're 4 minutes, 45 seconds away until the start of Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited Heat 4B. Brad Luce, let's ID the boats as they come by the start-finish line buoy the first time for our guests, the race fans here at Guntersville.
First boat coming across the start-finish line. U11, Miss Colleen, Jamie Nielsen. He comes across. He is in 6th place in points. He has 619 points. Behind him, coming across the line right now, J. Michael Kelly. J. Michael Kelly is 4th in points with 825. He drives that U8, the Miss Tri-Cities. Great big letters on the side of that silver craft says the Tri. And that's what we call it out there in the Tri-Cities of Washington, the Tri. And there's a little slogan out there. I'm sure you've seen it, heard it. It's everywhere when you go out there. Love the Tri.
Love the Tri.
I've got T-shirts, hats, we've got it all. And let me look at this boat, see if we can ID this one on the front straightaway. Powder blue and white. The boat you own, what you said, the little square millimeter or something. But
it gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
The U1 to Miss Home Street. Jimmy Shane, as Jamie Nielsen cuts the race course. He'll come over to the front side. Still 3 minutes and 25 seconds until the start. Here comes J. Michael. He, too, will cut the race course.
3 minutes, 20 seconds until the start. Once again, you fight for your lane in the H1 Unlimited Hydroplane Series. This is the milling period. 3-lap heat coming up. And Brad, right now, I don't think we'll see quite as much fierce excitement in this one as we did in the last one, but we want to keep our eye out on the U8 Miss Tri-Cities. Your defending Southern Cup champion. It's been a struggle here in Guntersville. Let's see how the 8 runs here in 4B and see if they have the problem solved to gain more boat speed and better boat ride.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we'll see what we saw in the previous heat. However, I expect J. Michael Kelly, at least for 1 lap, to stretch this thing out. I think they've got to figure out what they've got. And they haven't been able to solve the little issues they've been having. I look for Mike to pop this thing at the start and really give it a run. I think also he'd like to run with Jimmy at least once down the front chute and just kind of measure himself a little bit. Somebody's got to solve that blue and white bomb right there.
Beautiful boat ride here in the warm-up period for Jimmy Shane and Miss Home Street. The native of Havre de Grace, Maryland, now resides in San Antonio, Texas. Jimmy, 5 APBA Gold Cup wins, tied with the legendary Gar Wood. Gar Wood won his Gold Cups 5 consecutive years from 1917 to 1921. Brad Shane looking for a 6th to go on that list, 4th all-time behind Chip Hanauer, Dave Vilwalk, and Bill Muncie. But Dave Vilwalk wants to win the Gold Cup to tie his buddy, Hanauer.
Yeah, he really does. And as you were talking, you didn't think Jimmy would do anything too extravagant. He's just put himself on the outside. He's not even going to mess with trying to get an inside lane. I think that's going to belong to Kelly unless Nielsen wants to stick his nose in there. I think Kelly wants to run this hard at the start and measure himself at least one straightaway, one lap, at least a little bit against that home streak, because if he's going to pull off a Gold Cup win, he's going to have to beat him.
There might be a deflector for J. Michael Kelly to get lane number 1. It's Jamie Nielsen, Miss Colleen. He leads him up the back chute.
And he loves to get lane 1, and he has never been shy about putting his nose in there. Boat ran real good in Tri-Cities last year, final heat. Lane 1 belonged to Jamie Nielsen. So looking at our clock, coming up on 45 seconds in mark. 45 seconds until the start. Nielsen 3/4 of the way up the backstretch with 40 seconds. Then behind him quite a ways to J. Michael Kelly. Boy, watch Jimmy wind up that blue one. He's going to come a-charging. Now here comes Jimmy now. He's starting to get the pedal down. Jeff, we are coming up on 20 seconds until the start. It's Heat 4B presented by Guntersville Waterboard. Let's go racing. Final time to earn points before the final.
15 seconds, that's ideal off that exit pin to the start finish line buoy. It is Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4B. We are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark, and we will call it physically. I'm certain the start will be under review. 3 unlimited hydroplanes flying into turn number 1 on lap number 1. Jamie Nielsen gets there first, Brad, and Miss Colleen, but Jimmy Shane is there on the outside. Surprised we've not seen him yet.
Now we haven't seen him yet. He's back about 4 boat lengths. Scott Rainey, that Miss Colleen is running hard down the backstretch. J. Michael Kelly is giving ground to both of them. Where is Jimmy Shane? Jeff, he's back about 3 boat lengths, but that inside position paying big dividends for Jamie Nielsen in the U11 of Miss Colleen. You're going to see Jimmy Shane when they get to the exit pin. Where is he? There he is. Plenty of room there for both boats. Kelly falls back in the Miss Tri-Cities. Bring him to lap 1, Jeff.
Beautiful side-by-side dueling. Nielsen to the inside, Shane to the outside. We will come down to complete lap number 1, and it is a heater after lap number 1. But Shane gaining momentum on the outside in Miss Home Street. Nielsen will drop back to second and Miss Colleen. But no, Nielsen has popped his nose back out in front. Jamie Nielsen driving a whale of a race on the inside, Shane in second.
The start is under review, and if it is, I think it's going to involve Jamie Nielsen, but we call them the way they are in the water. There's the powder blue of Jimmy Shane. There is a potential penalty on one of the boats. We'll assume it happened at the start. We'll call them as they are on the water. That's what we do until it's official. Jimmy Shane, once again, rocking and rolling at the top end of the race course. He's been driving everybody so clean. Watch how much room he gives Nielsen. There's 3 lanes in there, maybe 4. So plenty of room. Jimmy's got it wound up. He will come down. White flag, Jeff. Give it to him.
White flag displayed. Now Jimmy Shane extends it out, make it 7 boat lengths. 1 more lap to go, and Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4B. And now Nielsen back about 1 rooster tail in second in the Miss Colleen, and J. Michael Kelly remains in third in Miss Tri-Cities. But Jamie Nielsen, Brad, is not giving up. Shane has got some competition on the inside. They are side by side.
Yeah, Nielsen does not want to go away, and Jimmy gave it a squirt coming down the front straightaway, and he kind of moved out on Jamie, and Jamie said, I'm not going away. Keeping that left side rear view mirror full of chartreuse and royal blue. Miss Colleen, keep an eye on Mr. Kelly. Kelly is coming hard on the outside in third. Jeff, I'm going to give this to you now, but watch Kelly off the top end.
No doubt, Brad. Keep your eye on Kelly. Could he sneak up on Nielsen to get the second spot? We see the checkered flag waving. We're about to conclude Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4B. Your winner is Jimmy Shane. Here comes Kelly. Time is running out. Second place will go to Jamie Nielsen by 3 boat lengths over J. Michael Kelly in the Miss Tri-Cities. So Jimmy Shane wins Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4B. Nielsen, though, Brad, seems to be on charge a little bit more. I think the possible 1 lap infraction could be on this craft.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that they're asking him to take an extra lap while they review that start just in case, because that's what the penalty would be. We have heard of a potential 1 lap penalty, and the reason they do that The reason they do that, and I like when that rule got changed, because if you charge him the 1 lap penalty, he actually has to go out and finish that 4th lap. Is that official? We have it official. Jamie Nielsen in the U11 did jump, so J. Michael Kelly is going to be your 2nd place finisher. I think that's how we all saw it here at the start-finish line, but it does not erase how well Scott and Shannon Rainey's boat just ran. That's the best I've seen.
And he was parked on the inside, so Jamie Nielsen will cross in the 3rd position in Miss Colleen. Boats will have to go through technical inspection. Your unofficial winner of Guntersville Waterboard Unlimited 4B, Jimmy Shane, perfect on the weekend in Miss Home Street. 2nd place, J. Michael Kelly, U8 Miss Tri-Cities. Jamie Nielsen 3rd in the Miss Colleen. 1, 2, 3, Shane, Kelly, Nielsen.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to just play with the points when we have a little bit of downtime here, because Jamie Nielsen and Miss Colleen brought 600.